Hey guys, we're back, and this time we're going to be taking a look at a 3D printed insert for The Captain is Dead, and it was made by Penglord over on Thingiverse. I'll have a link down in the description below so you can check it out, but let's get in and take a look. This one's actually really nice because it leaves everything perfectly flush with the box, so there's no extra overhang. A lot of the inserts usually make the box stick up just a hair. And this one does not at all, which is nice. So board on top there as always. Underneath here, now you can see it's not actually done because they make both of these large boxes and these smaller boxes. You can make 3 of the smaller boxes to go across or 2 of the larger. And the original suggestion is to make one of these for each of the colors so that you can put the different colored tokens in. You got the white guys, there's yellow, red, purple. I didn't have that many colors of filament, so I made the core ones and I had gray, but I got the red, green, blue, black I used for pretty much everything because it was an older spool I was trying to use up. But I didn't need the extra ones and I didn't have the colors, so I figured I would leave them for now, and when I eventually get around to getting colors, I'll fill them in. But for now I had to double up a couple of the tokens. But these nifty little trays are more than enough to hold the tokens. They're actually bigger than you need. It's just that they needed to fill in space at the same time. So those come out nice. We use dice in ours. I know the game doesn't actually use dice, but sometimes we use the dice to keep track of how many actions you have left during a turn. So they're in there for that, in case anybody was wondering. But yeah, you have an extra row here, which can be either of those. So just ignore that space for now. This tray is really neat, though. I can get it out of here. Oops. Game part. In that, the top part here, this is the only piece you actually use from the original insert. Was the little foam insert that held the torpedoes, and that fits right square in there. And then you have little slots here on the side for the bars, and this comes off and you can put it aside on the table. Underneath you have a card section for your ship consoles, for the equipment, and for the upgrades. They all go down there. That tray is actually a little bit too big for them, but they fit, so it works. In here, this is my only complaint about the tray. The only size card sleeves I could find that fit the cards in this game have quite a bit of overhang on both ends here. And because of that, they don't exactly fit in the tray. So you have to put them in at slightly an angle. It's not a huge deal, and it's because of my card sleeves. If they're unsleeved, they fit in there perfectly fine. But you have a holder there for your skill deck. Then on this side, we have a whole pile of trays here that interlock. The first one has all of your crew that you can choose to play. And these do fit in there sleeved with a little bit of wiggle room even. So that's not big deal. We have our battle plans. And again, those fit in the tray sleeved. And then we have the alert cards. All of those, red, yellow, and orange. The sleeves are new, so they're kind of sticking together. And then you have one larger tray here on the end for the alien. And my game actually came with some extra cards. For some reason I had too many, so I kind of store them underneath everything. But a really nice insert, really easy. Wasn't that time consuming to make. I can't remember off the top of my head how long these little bins take, but they're a pretty simple concept. It's literally your base floor and then I think a 3 or 4 thick wall, maybe 4 thick all the way up. They do have curved edges at the bottom. I don't know if you can pick that up on the camera. Maybe a little bit there. They're slightly angled so there aren't sharp corners in there. If they happen to fall off the base, these little plastic things are like impossible to pick up if they're flat in there and they had the squared off corners. So even the big tray has rounded corners in the edges. So that's very nice. And like I said, you don't need the entire thing either. If you are short on plastic or you don't have the right colors like I did, it's not really required. Having the different colors is just kind of a neat thing to make it match up with the different factions. It makes it easier to find the player you're looking for if you can go right to the bin you want. But I don't think most people who do this have all the colors just laying around. Maybe that's just me. I am new to the 3D printing hobby, but I like this insert. It fits in here extremely well, and everything fits back in the box nice, and it shuts perfectly flush. That's going to wrap it up with our look for the 3D insert for The Captain is Dead. As I said, the description is down below to find the link for it so you can go check it out for yourself. Anyway, as always, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.